All right, YouTube, welcome on in. We are going to be trying to fix a failed sun run. We got to find a Paha Silma, which if you don't know what that is the evil eye, the eye that normally spawns just on the left side of the achievement tree in the snow biome. And mine was not there at all. The eye was not there. The monument was not there. Nothing. So we actually got to go and we got to find this thing. So we're doing this live. We've got... This is a VOD if you're watching it late. If you're jumping in on here, you'll see me. You could see some YouTube chat, but you will not see Twitch chat. Those are the crazy people I'm talking to. If you hear me talking, I'm not talking to ghosts. Or maybe I am. But that's what we're doing tonight. We're trying to find the Paha Silma. So we do have a strategy for it. We'll talk about it a little bit later. You and MK just had a not good argument. Well... Hopefully, things will work out for you for the best. And for her for the best. And if it works out for both of you together for the best, even better. But hopefully, at least, it will work out for both of you one way or the other. And that's the biggest thing, is sometimes it's hard to... It's hard when there's an argument to think, you know, think clearly and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll, you know... Give it time, see what happens. I mean, I've seen arguments come and go, but you know, if it doesn't blow over, if things go completely south, you know, you will grow, you'll learn, you'll be there, you will continue on. I mean, look at how much you've changed since you first showed up here. You've really matured as far as being able to handle stuff like that. At least I think you have. Anyway. All right, let's bring up Noita here. Oh, geez. Is it that dark in my room here? Let me turn on a little light here. That's too much light. That's way too much light. Remember we used to use those lights? But that was for the green screen, I guess. And it's dark, but it's not super dark. That's fine. That's crazy. Crazy how dark it gets in here. I might bring the green screen back at some point, but I don't know. I kind of been enjoying it, just not having to set anything up. Actually, what did I just do for an hour? I just like tried to set up the stream while we're studying. Anyway, all right, so we do have a strategy. Now, when the evil eye disappears from your world and is not there, if it breaks or it gets eaten by a black hole or any number of things happen to it, you have to find it from a treasure chest. So... and I'll just explain this so we all know what page you're on here. We have been looking everywhere for treasure chests. And we've been opening up treasure chests trying to find, I think it's a 0.7% chance it will drop from a treasure. It's a really ridiculously low chance. It's less than 1%. So it's like 1 in 1,000 to 7 in 1,000, somewhere in there. I think it's 0.35. So 3.5 out of every 1,000 times you open a treasure chest, you will get one of these items that I need. Now, of course, it's just your chances. That doesn't mean it'll happen. You could go for an entire run and never find them. Now, we do have parallel worlds we can look in. But then I realized that we have a trick that we can do. We can take a treasure chest up to the sky altar and drop it, and it will cause a rain of treasure chests to happen. And then maybe, because that's a bunch of treasure chests, maybe we got a better chance. The problem is we've got to find a treasure chest and bring it up to that altar. And so far we have had 0 luck getting one up there. They've got lit on fire. They got blown up. And then now we're just kind of like running out of stuff to do. Look at this progress, 224 new. Because my save file got eaten, all this new stuff that we've been doing has been counting towards this new save file. It's just crazy. Like this one run has given us 224 new. Actually, no, I think we've done actually 3 runs on this, because I did have to restart a couple times. All right, so let's take a look around. We're probably not going to find a treasure chest down here. We're like way underground. So I'm going to go back to the surface and reevaluate my life decisions. Now I want you to take a look. We do have 23 million health. Look at this, 23 million health. Oh, let me show you all the stuff we have too. All right, so we have all the immunities, right? We have peace with the gods, so we can break the holy temples. We have 15 stainless armors, which means essentially we don't take any damage from anything. We have 2 times faster movement, no shuffle. We have ignite gases. We have the perk lottery. We have 6 times happiness, so they don't attack us. Monsters just don't attack us anymore. We have 4 repelling capes, so stains don't stick to us. And then that's, you know, that's kind of it. One of the important things that we do have, though, is we do have kinetic kick, which is going to allow us to grab items and take them with us. Like, for instance, let's see if I can grab this thing right here. Yeah. See, I could drag this with me and take it someplace and be like, let's go. But what happens with the treasure chest, unfortunately, is it gets lit on fire everywhere that we go, and then it blows up. So when a treasure chest gets caught on fire, there's a good chance that it will be destroyed before you can get it to where you need to get it to. So like, these guys can't really do much to us. Lava can't really hurt us. We're immune to almost every other type of damage in the game. The only thing that can kill us now at this point is polymorph. So if we get polymorphed into another creature and then we get hit by a spell, we could die, because when polymorph in this game doesn't alter your character to be like the mob that it turns you into, it literally turns you into that mob. So if you get turned into a flying sheep, you literally have 1 health, 0 perks, no attacks. It takes your character and replaces your character with a damn flying sheep. So that can kill you no matter what. Now that is actually to our benefit as well, because when we end the run, we have to die for everything to kind of count. And I've had runs where we've done this and unfortunately have not been able to die. So the fact that polymorph can still kill us is probably good, because we can use that to at least try and die. Sometimes it still doesn't work. Like, hearts give us no health now because everything is just so... We've just gotten our health to the point where it's so ridiculous. I mean, we also have wands that do tremendously terrible things to enemies. But as we're going up, we'll still look. Maybe we see a treasure chest on our way up here. Maybe we luck out. I doubt it, but like, these enemies would normally be a serious threat. Oh, is that polymorph? Okay, no, that's pheromone. Okay, so we're okay. We be safe. How'd I manage to get 23 million HP? Have you ever broken the reroll machines? Do you know how to break the perk machines? I can kind of show you. I can kind of demonstrate what we did. Nope. Oh, okay. All right. I have a video on it too, that if what I say to you makes no sense when we're done with this, I've got to get back up and out of here anyway. You can always watch that video showing you how to do it. But essentially what you do is you go... Have you ever been to a parallel world? Let's start there. Maybe that's a good place to start. Okay, so if you go to the parallel worlds, in every perk machine that you see, you drop it out of the Holy Mountain, so it's no longer in the Holy Mountain. Do that in every parallel world, at least 6 parallel worlds out. Some people say 5, but I do 6. So you go to every single Holy Mountain, cut underneath the perk machine until it drops out of the Holy Mountain all the way into the next biome, and then keep doing that. Then once you've done it in 6 biomes, you go back to each one and you re-roll each one time. What's going to happen is when you drop the perk machine out of the Holy Mountain, the price on it never goes up no matter how many times you re-roll anything. So let's say it was 800 when you dropped it. All of these are 800 when you drop them out. Every time you re-roll, the ones that you dropped out of the thing are going to stay at 800 until you re-roll them. If you keep doing that, it keeps making the price go up and up and up on any of the other ones that are out there in whatever worlds are left. Eventually, the game can't handle it, and the game just says, heck with it, you can pay 1. So then you can re-roll any new perk machines in the other direction, parallel worlds, essentially for free. you go to the gold room, you get, you know, your 256,000 gold, and you can re-roll, I think it's 999 times. The price is usually between it's between 1 and 9. I think it is 1 and 9 gold to re-roll. So essentially you get the additional perks thing. So now you have like 6 perks showing instead of just 3. And you get the perk lottery perk, which means that they don't disappear after you take one. So you just keep getting more and more of that. You get more perks to show. You can only get up to 6 because then they crowd together too much. You can't really select them. But anyway, you make it so that you just go to each one. You just keep getting more health up. Health up that you get, the heart without the plus for a perk, almost doubles what you have each time. So if you do the math, if you keep doubling for a while, you will double up to 23 million. And I have 15 stainless armors. What else we got? 5 times perk lottery, 6 times more love, 4 times repelling cape, 3 times critical hit. Critical hit breaks if you get too many of them. 3 times repulsion field, 3 times greed. So you can see we just got essentially all the perks we ever wanted in life. And we are essentially unable to be killed unless we get polymorphed. Then we die. So that's how you do it. Like I said, if it doesn't make sense, I'll kind of demonstrate. Actually, I can't really demonstrate because the reroll machine's already broken. But that gives you the idea, and you can always watch the video that I have on my channel if you need to actually see it in action. All right, you know what? Let's just. I did not get very good Greek spells though. Maybe I should be looking for better Greek spells as well. Because eventually, I'm going to run out of black holes. Yeah, I got a ton of levitation too, so it's like I can levitate until the cows come home. So there's 2 things we're going to check. We're going to try to find a treasure chest and bring it to the altar, the sky altar. Now, I'm not sure if you can do a treasure chest from an alternate world at an alternate world sky altar and make it rain chests. I just don't know. And I'm not sure if we could just grab one from the heavens because we just lost all of our treasure chests. We've used way too many of them. Wow, how the frig far under were we? How many do we have enough to get out of here? Luckily, we don't really need the black holes for anything. But yeah, we're almost out of perk refreshes. Spell refreshers. So we will need a Greek spell on that wand at some point to help us out. Actually, let's take a look and see. What is the Greek spell here? Every modifier type casts a copy of every projectile type. Maybe we could do that when it runs out. How much is it? 120? How much are these each? 200. Okay, so it's actually cheaper. Actually cheaper. So when we run out of black holes, we'll try to add Moo to it. That might actually work out in our favor. All right, let's get up. Let's get up and get out of here. Go find us a treasure chest, see if we can find a Paha Silma. We're missing the evil eye. The evil eye got destroyed in our world. Sad, sad. And rather than cheating and just giving myself one using a mod, I figure we'll try and get it the legitimate way. All right. So let's the funny thing is we put all this effort into doing this sun run and we really do not have very good teleportation right now, or good black hole wands either. So it's like we're still missing quite a few things. Okay. All right. So let me go back to where we were here. And I'll show you where we're missing where the Silma, that should have been here, I think. Or a little further over here. Oh, no, that was where the alchemist was. Okay, so, and all these black hole marks were not here before. I actually put the black hole marks. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's the sun, right? Is that the sun? Oh no, that's me. I think. Anyway. So yeah, nothing was damaged over here when we first started exploring over here. It's just there was no eyeball. There was no evil eye, and so I decided I would check and dig through all here very carefully. I dig through here with non-damaging spell. Get me on your tablet in a few minutes. Okay, Burn. No worries. Yeah, so not sure what happened to it. But also the game got a little corrupted. You'll see the tree is also broken, so there's that too. So when the tree disappeared, it might have caused the problem. I just want to kill these guys because I hate these guys. There's certain enemies I always extract revenge upon, even when I no longer have to fear them. All right, let's do this. Let's go right up to here. Oop. All right, let's see if we can go. Now we have to be careful because heaven does have some bad dudes in it that we don't want to really mess with. So we're gonna need to be a little careful, but maybe we can luck out and find a treasure chest like really, really close to us. We'll fly a little bit. Ah, here we go. Okay, so here's the work. Okay, maybe there are no treasure chests up here because there's really nothing solid to land on, is there? There's a few solid things, but nothing really great. A lot of lava. Hey, what's up, Ivy? How you doing? Are you at work? Okay, let's go take a look. Go a little higher up. How's work going for you? Hopefully you're having a good time at work. Ah, here we go. Okay. This might be a little helpful. So we might be able to find a treasure chest up here. Let's hope we can. And I forget what particular beastie's up here, polymorphous. So hold on one second here. Wanted to come say hi? Evil coworker? You have an evil coworker. Nice. Well, okay, maybe not nice, but oh, hey, we could buy a Greek spell. That would probably help us with our black hole issue, right? Alpha should do it, I think, right? Alpha's the one that gives you cast a copy of the first spell. Yeah, okay. So we could do that. Do that, and that could give us a little bit of ease. What's that? Oh, that's something we don't need. I don't know if there's treasure chests up here. I really don't know. A good chunk of the food expired within 30 minutes of me starting. What? How does that even happen? Is it just because people were not cleaning it out correctly? You know, not paying attention? All right, well, while we're here, let's toss some of these. And let's do this. we'll put alpha in there and it should work. Let's try it. There we go. Now we probably hit the one treasure chest that was available to us. I can guarantee you that's what happened. Because that would be my luck. Okay, no we didn't. Okay, well that's good at least. I think your shift ends at 2, so I don't have to worry about anything else. Oh geez. Yeah, so they just skip doing all the important things like making sure people's food is edible. It's pretty crazy. All right. So I don't think we saw any treasure chests there, but we can take a quick look around here and see. Maybe in one of these little off places there was one. I don't think there is. I don't think this hides treasure. I think you can see treasure even with that stuff. That kind of fuzzy stuff in the way, but I don't know. I really would like to just find one and be done with it. Would be so nice if we could. But we'll go back and forth and we'll check it out. I don't think we really need any other spells either, so. So far nothing is assaulting us, which is good. All right. And remember, even if we find a treasure chest, even if we bring it all the way to the sky altar, it still only gives us a limited amount of chests. We still might not get the Paha Silma. Took an extra 5, gotta go. All right. Have a good night at work. Come on back if you get bored or if you get done with work or whatever. I mean, I would be truly disappointed if this is like, if there are no treasure chests in this area and I'm doing this for nothing. I'm pretty sure there are though. They're just not like super common. Like, we don't need it to be common. We just need to find one, like literally. This would be the best area to find one too, because aside from the electricity guys, we can escort a chest out of here pretty safely. Whereas like all the other biomes I was in, it was like they'd catch on fire. Okay, that's polymorph, right? Yeah, okay. So we got to be really careful around that area. I do like that effect where there's that that film over everything, that haze. That is kind of cool. Gotta admit, kind of cool. The heck is that? That's a blood nugget? Yeah, I'll take it. Nothing like a little blood nugget, you know? I guess there is fire. I see. There is fire. So we do have to be careful. Oh yeah, there's fire because of lava. But I suppose as long as we're not on fire, it should be fine. Oh look, it goes further. Yeah, not much further. Okay, well. All right, so let's set a limit on this. So I don't want to be doing this all night looking in vain. We can try a parallel world in a minute. Because I do know where there's an easy chest to find in the parallel world. So that might be a quicker get than this. Probably a heck of a lot safer too. I mean, we're not really in danger here, but if something were to go wrong and we were to hit polymorph, that would pretty much end the run. So we don't want to do that necessarily. I mean, I could probably do the smart thing and go look on the wiki and see if there are treasure chests in Skywork. Oh, polymorph. Oh, more polymorph. Dang, it's everywhere. Okay, okay, all right. What is this? And we got like a giant sandbox here. Bunch of kids wanna play, huh? All right. Yeah, I'm thinking there's none up here. Or if there is, we're gonna find it. It's gonna be way at the top. We're gonna not be able to bring it down. I am gonna look though. I'm gonna check. Okay, that's the top. What is that? Giga white hole. Don't really need that because I've got my little gravity ball here, so. But it's almost like I want that just to have it. Yeah, I'll get it just to have it. Okay. Yeah, that has pretty much given me the idea that there's nothing up here. We'll check along the top real quick because if it's up top, like way up top, we can just kind of sneak it out. Well, there were a lot of wands in this area, but check along the side maybe. If it's close to the side, it's a real, like I said, a lot of these are easy to get if you don't have to move too far in the biome to get them. Kind of shocking that you don't have a treasure chest in these areas. I really would have thought that this would have been a good area for chests. I mean, it's a tough area. It's an advanced area. You figure they'd have rewards here. I mean, but I guess treasure chests are not the reward that people are looking for at this point when they get to this level of the adventure. Okay, we just got to be careful not to drop into a puddle of polymorph as we do this. Like, I am going to assume there's no chests in this area either. This would be really weird if there were. All right. And why do we need the evil eye? Because we cannot get the sun seed if we don't have the evil eye. The evil eye is the thing we use to kill the boss, or to be able to kill the boss. That drops the sun seed. All right, so I think our best bet is we're going to go check a parallel world. And I think the west worlds are the ones that I didn't like really bust up all that bad. And if I find the one I'm looking for, I will make a safe extraction path and we will take it up through. All right, let's find the little skibbity doo to get through here. Skibbity. Haha. Funny kid word. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Come on now. All right, here we go. Hey, very carefully. Let's make an exit out of here, just so I know I can get out of here safe and easy. Safe, easy, and quick. Like I said, there's a definite treasure chest in the mines in one area. And then there's a treasure chest in the coal pits in a second area that's relatively easy to get. The reason I'm making this nice and wide is the treasure chest does not fit through your standard black hole sized hole, so we have to kind of make a bigger swathe of space. Okay, well the good thing is that this thing is filled with sand. All right, so let's see if it's over here. Where is it? Is it further down? Might be further down. I sworn it was over to the right. Okay. Not here. Where is it? Maybe it's different in the west. Not there. All right, we don't want to light anything on fire, so just be careful with the fire stuff. Maybe it was this structure, and in the west world it's changed because it was like one of those wood structures where the wood's all leaning against itself. I suppose we can just wander around and take a look. Maybe we find one. And again, I'm not even sure that this will work in the parallel world. I'm not sure that you can drag things to the altar in the parallel world and have them cause the effects that they would in the main world. Possible, but don't know. So now this means that even in the coal pits, then I might not be able to get the chest I'm thinking of. It might not be available. But let's take a look and see. Let's see. Ah, there's a treasure chest. Make sure it's not a mimic. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna very carefully make ourselves an exit. Good, good. This one. There we go. So hopefully this will work. This will work, and we can open up a bunch of treasure chests, and that should give us about, I think, when you kind of do the math, because the math is a little strange, I think it works out to about 30% chance. So 1 in 3 with the number of chests we will get that will end up with a Paha Silma, aka the evil eye, the stink eye, the Garfunkel to our Simon. I don't know if that's a thing or not, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, so here's one other thing we want to do. Let's make sure we have one kind of out ramp where if it falls, it will land right here or right here. Okay, so let's try it. Good, good, good. Safe, safe. Okay. We know that's not safe. Okay. Yay, here they come. All right. A lot of gold. Any more chests? All right, let's go check the other side. I don't think we can do it a second time either. I think that's it. Well, that one broke. Now there's a bunch of wands in there somehow. Any more? No? Well, that was terrible. Ay. That's so bad. Did any of the chests maybe fall in the snow? No. Oh. I think they disappear when they go up the screen. I think that's the problem. I think we were supposed to follow them down as they kind of despawn. All right, well, looks like we're back to opening treasure chests one at a time, like a sucker. Okay, so first place to check will be Jungle Caverns over here. There you go. I'm gonna say, let me through. Okay, that's pheromones, so we're safe. Keep an eye out, though. All right, treasure. Well, that's actually, now that I think about it, we do want that. That's actually good. That saves us a little effort on the back end. Treasure chest. Paha Silma. Lukey legs. Die. Nobody likes you. Okay, that is polymorph. We don't want to get cratered by that. Okay, that's water, thankfully. I don't know why I just killed that guy. There was no reason for me to do it. That's the revenge thing that I keep doing, you know? Okay, now if this doesn't have anything, then we will check the Lukey lair near the jungle, because it looks like this is a dead end. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Yep. That's it. Honey. Ooh. I like honey. Okay. Cookie layer time. I'm not gonna bother checking that mage's area. those mage areas are feeble. What am I doing? There we go. I could probably make a much better wand than this, but fine for now. All right, the one thing we have to watch out for in the Lukey layer is ominous liquid, but we're still kind of okay as far as that goes. We should be all right. I always forget what these guys... what is this? That's ominous. Okay. We'll give that a second to kind of clear out. That's a lot of ominous liquid too. Damn. I'm actually going to make a little passageway up through here because I do not want to deal with that. I suppose that's another way that we could probably try to end ourselves in this run. This ominous liquid. My cat is next to me and my cat is snoring. Yes, cats snore. It's true. Fungal blood. Nice. Okay. Take a look through here. Oh, cloud guys actually hurt us. I might hurt them back. Oh, ominous liquid. Oh, didn't fall on it. That's good. And these Lukies, they literally destroy their own layers. They just completely wreck everything, which probably is also not a good sign for treasure chests too, seeing as how... Oh, there's one. No, just spells. That's right, we could check jungle too. I mean, jungle's pretty good for chests now that I think about it. So is lab and a few other places now that I think about it. I don't know why I killed that guy. That revenge thing I'm telling you about. I'm telling you. It's all about the quick revenge. Ow, ow, ow. Jeez, these guys are just hammering through this place. This would almost be terrifying if I could get hurt. There's a treasure chest. Please, 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 please. Is it a bomb? It's a bomb. Because, you know, at this point in my life, what I really need is bombs in these treasure chests. All right. Maybe we just skip all this and we go to Wand Mart. Maybe. Oh, chest and some ominous liquid here. Can I drain it? I can. Wait. Does Lumi destroy ominous liquid? No. I'm gonna say that would be helpful if it did. And a wand. Not exactly the jackpot we're looking for. Okay. Yeah. I think we take a quick look in jungle. And then we head for Wand Mart. Oh, this area is such a lag fest. Oof. My computer's like, please, please, sir. All right. You know how in Minecraft they tell you never dig straight down? In Noita, it's never fly straight up shooting black holes. Oh wait, there was an area at the beginning of... Yeah, here it is. Hold up. So right at the beginning, there was an area that had a bunch of hearts and chests in almost every biome. I had to take the ping pong off of this because it was just so destructive. It was causing problems. That's right, I forgot every single jungle has this little area in this run. Oh. And then there's usually another one down here. Or was it up higher? Up higher. Might have been that heart that was up here. Yeah. Okay. What the hell is that? Oh, it was a couple of wasps that were just apparently boinking. They were having familiar encounters. They were docking stingers, I guess. What's this? Fungal spore potion. I have not heard of such a thing. I'm sure I've heard of such a thing. I'm just not thinking of such a thing right now. All right, up we go from jungle. Yeah, I need a better wand for my black hole. So that's another good reason to just kind of go check out. Go check out Wand Mart. I can get a good, decent wand for my... Actually, how is this wand for black holes? Yeah, that's really weak. Weak. You are weak. You? All right. I'm wondering if we really should get a better telly wand too. I'll have to take a look at our telly wand again. I thought it was pretty good. What is it? I mean, that's decent. I should have, you know what I should have done too? I'll have to do it soon. I need to get a, what you call it? I need to get another alpha or lambda. All right. Because I will need to, I'll need to set this up. Circle of Vigor on my telly. On my telly wand. Very doubtful that I will need to be healed. But it's always good to have it for when you have to do the sun. You have to jump into the middle of the burning sun. Being a burn, Burn's lurking. Thank you for the lurk, Burn. I'd call you Bernie, but I don't know. Maybe that's a little too cutesy. Tablet lurk. That's the best kind of lurk. I should be looking at these wands, right? Bernie D. All right, looking for treasure chests. Looking for treasure chests. We already went through here, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay. It'd be best if we're not blowing stuff up too, because Paha Silma's kind of weak. These things kind of blow themselves up though. We don't want our Paha Silma to break. They are easy to break. All right. There's one. Nothing good so far. So we should probably keep track of how many treasure chests. We got, what, 6, 7 from the rain? The rain of chests. We got, we'll call it 4 from the Luki layer. I've done about another 100 through the rest of the run. Oh, there's one. Gold. Not what we needed. Well, seeing as how now we no longer want to drag these things to the altar, I don't have to be like super careful either. I just need to be careful enough. Yeah, I shouldn't be killing those things. That's probably a bad idea. What a pain in the ever-loving behind this is. Is there such thing as a loving behind? I don't know. It's a bit of a scary concept, but hey, you know. No kink shame. Becomes quite a boring journey. It's kind of fun to run around and kill stuff for the first like hour. But I think I've done how many hours of this? Looking for the Paha Silma. Ooh, that's polymorph. Okay, so we have to be careful because if there's polymorph there, there's polymorph somewhere else. Like near it, usually. Nope. Paha Silma. Nope. One time I want somebody to give me the evil eye and they won't do it. Damn it, I mean, I get the evil eye every time I go to Market Basket. Like one game of Noita, nobody wants to give you that evil eye anymore. And what's the guy got to do? Wear spandex to Walmart? Get the evil eye? I'll do it. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Careful, careful. Oh, there's another one too. Hold. This one's probably a mimic. Usually if there's two back to back. Oh, I gotta throw out this thing here. I gotta throw out this fungal thing. I really... Oh, man. I bet you that was one. I bet you that was one and I didn't see it. I didn't get to pick it up because I had that stupid freaking fungal spore potion. I got all enamored with that. Although no, if it was a Paha Silma, it would have started burning something, right? I think. Because it shoots that a plasma beam out pretty viciously. I think if it was, we would have seen it. All right, well, I'll make myself feel better and say that that's what would have happened. Whoa, what is that? Why am I pinned to the wall? What is going on? I need to kill this guy. That must be a new ability, the fear ability, because I'm pretty sure that's what that is fear. Or relatively new. I mean, I say it's new. New to me is like over the last like 5 years. I'm trying to think of when I started playing Noita. I'm sure I could take a look on Steam. I'm sure I don't want to take a look on Steam, but I could. I think we went through this area already. Yeah, we did. Treasure. Oh. So there's been a decent amount of treasure chests though. I mean, that's, you know, we really have seen a few opportunities. It's not like we got nothing in this one. We got nothing as far as rewards go, but we have been seeing treasure. Yeah. So I'm wondering, like, what's our next? What is our next? What's our next play on this if we can't find it? I mean, is it just not worth it at this point? Do we just cancel the run and rerun it back on this seed? Because this seed is just killer. Get to watch the video about it. Ultimate Sunrun Seed. Like and subscribe. Let's see if I can remember the seed name without looking it up. Seed name, the seed number, I should say, without looking it up. Zero 3777307. Oh, I had 03, so it's 377707103. I was close. I was close because I've said that seed number so many damn times. Actually, that wand would be excellent for a 50k damage wand. Actually, no, its mana recharge speed is too low, but we have plenty of recharge mana. So we would just need spells to power, and that thing would be pretty freaking rocking. Now, granted, we'd have to give up a wand we actually use for it, and that's definitely not going to happen. Oh, some gold. I'm rich now. Oh, freaking one of these guys again. I'm gonna have to look that up. I am gonna have to look that up about that fear ability. I think that's what it is. This is fear. We're almost out of options here, guys. And that will require another parallel world. Oh, jeez, another one of those guys? Where is he? I mean, can you think of all the runs you've ever been on where you found an evil eye that you didn't need? Just kind of randomly out of a chest. And the one run where you don't have an evil eye that spawns, you find it in none of the chests. I mean, that's... What the frick is going on? Alright, that was weird. I think that means I have to restart the game. Oop, treasure chest. Give me that evil eye. It's gold. Gold. We got gold. You wish you could get a run this good? You can. Here's the seed. 377707103. And I have a video showing where everything is on it. And so you'll have everything you need from the beginning of the run to set up to get to parallel worlds to break the reroll machines. So all you need is the seed changer mod. It's in fact, this is kind of what we're doing with this. You cannot avoid a noise a moment. Well, This seed starts you off with every immunity except for toxic. It gives you a stainless armor, gives you tinker with wands everywhere. All of that is on the main run. It also has 4 ambrosia potions that you can pick up. It has black hole with accelerated shot, so you're going to be able to get yourself through the walls. It has so much stuff in here. There's like so many things in here that give you a huge advantage. And if you do have an Oita moment, you just restart the run. This run is good enough. And listen, you don't have to stop at any of the holy mountains. You just go through and get the perks. 2 of them you have to reroll once. So the first mountain you reroll once, and the 5th mountain, I think it is, you have to reroll once. But everything else works out. Really ruins me in Noita is that always try to resurface too early. Well, this one you'll be okay on, because you'll get decent enough digging. There's a Louis drill with timer in here, and there are plenty of wands that are fast enough and have enough mana to handle it. And there's a huge wand with a ton of healing bolts on it, so you will have enough healing. Plus, the recipe for lively concoction is relatively easy to make in this run. It's chaotic polymorphine, which I know is dangerous, snow, and blood, which you will find in abundance. You will find a chaotic polymorphine, and you will have snow and blood to make it. So you'll actually have lively concoction. And if you wanted to do fungal shifts, you could turn lava into lively concoction. You could do a bunch of stuff. This seed is just jam-packed with opportunities to it. It's a really, really good seed. Do you have any tips for killing the Master of Masters? I've not attempted it yet, and I don't fully know what I'm in for. Well, you know the procedure for killing him, right? Which is you have to destroy the green balls that are floating around him first, and then the rest of it will disappear, and you can... The biggest cheat that I've heard for him is Sea of Acid above his head. That's the one that I heard was like the guarantee. Like, cast Sea of Acid above his head and just make sure you're not anywhere near it. Maybe Ball of Acid would work too, but I'm pretty sure that used to be the standard way of like fast killing him. Materials don't do the blood orbs. It's not, you're not casting the acid. So you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like the acid itself, the material, when you create a material, you are not tied to that damage. That material is not something that, it's not a projectile. So it will hit the blood orbs, but it doesn't send the damage to you. As far as I remember, I would just double check that. I would just, you know, make sure. I would do, who is it? I think Fury has one that shows a whole bunch of different ways to kill the Master of Masters. If it's not Fury, there's a video out there, and I don't have it off the top of my head, that shows every easy boss kill. It shows every single boss and gives you 3 to 6 ways of killing that boss. No fuss, no muss. They took damage from any source. I don't think so. I think it has to be directed back to you. The way that Noita works with that sort of thing is it has to equate the source of damage with you in order to direct the curse back at you. Because if it was an area of effect thing, it really would be kind of a bit weird. But yeah, I remember seeing the video and seeing the guy just drop the acid on top of the guy and went, and he vanished. So that is one. The other thing that I've seen people do is, if you can get good at it, it obviously takes a bit. You carve out all the tunnels around him, and then you carve out little places for you to peek up and just snipe the orbs. So you stay far enough away where he doesn't aggro to you, where he just kind of comes over and is just looking around, and you snipe just the orbs. And then once you got them, he's an easy kill after that. That's the trickiest part, is killing the orbs. So usually what people does, what I saw Dunker Slam do, is he basically made a bunch of channels around in the rock. And so then he would just pop up in a certain area, snipe an orb. If the thing started coming close, he just pulled way away and then went to the other side and sniped the orb from the other side. So, I mean, it's not a bad fight. I've done the fight like 5 or 6 times. And I'm terrible. I'm terrible at boss kills. I'm really not good at it. I need all the cheats I can get. And I've managed that fight pretty easy. I find that fight to be easier than the Alchemist at a lower level, because usually by the time you can dig your way to Master of Masters, you kind of got yourself squared away a little bit. Also, in this run, you will not need to kill Master of Masters, because you'll have Tinker with Wands everywhere, unless you need it for something else. If you need it for like the achievement or whatever, then yeah, you can just do the reroll machines and go after them after that. Because once you break the reroll machines and you have it set up like this, there's nothing that's going to stop you. The only thing that's going to stop you is if you're like me and you need a Paha Silma and you can't find one because yours broke. I don't know if it broke or if it despawned, or if, because I mean the pillar for it isn't even there. That's the thing that kind of sets me off. So I think because the game corrupted, I think the tree, when the tree disappeared, I think it took the Paha Silma with it. I always think the High Alchemist is easier than this. I have so much trouble with the Alchemist. Like I honestly, I don't like fighting the Alchemist. All right, we have a ton of polymorph over here, so I think we are going to skip that section and see what we can find over here. See if is it leaking down underneath? Oh, there's nothing down there anyway. We're at the end of this. So we might need to go to the next world over. Because this was probably our best bet for chests, was this area. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I find the Leviathan fight to be easier than the Alchemist sometimes. As long as you have a setup for Leviathan, he's pretty easy to avoid getting damaged on. Whereas the Alchemist can be pretty squirrely in some instances. Bridge boss is easy if you have the right setup too, because he just destroys himself. So when I fight the Alchemist, I try to do it with one of the known cheaty ways to do it. Oh hey, I have a nuke spell, plasma cutter, giga black hole, and I just obliterate the Alchemist with this. And then he survives, I get murdered, and the enemy's just trying to get yeah, exactly. It's the other thing you worry about in that fight is the other enemies coming in. I mean, the High Mage has that too, because the High Mage has, I forget what those badass mages are that come in, that jump into the fight that you need to always watch out for. I forget what they're called, but the Alchemist, it always seems I get like a baby Alchemist shows up as well or something like that, you know. Without the cheese technique, no, he's easy. All you need for him is a Plasma Cross and Spark Bolt with Trigger. You do Spark Bolt with Trigger, Plasma Cross, summon him over, shoot that at him, and then back the heck away. He will then cast 100 Plasma Crosses right next to himself, because he doesn't realize you used a Spark Bolt to set yours off. So he's like, hey, Plasma Cross is a good spell that he must be casting. I'm going to cast it. And he doesn't realize it will cast right on top of him, and he kills himself. Yeah, you don't use rapid fire. He casts it to himself. So he literally casts plasma on himself. And the plasma beam just shreds him, because it's tick damage. No, it works. I used it on this run. I used it on this run. It shredded him in 2 seconds. So he's not, he is not immune to his own attacks, I guess. Or he's not immune to plasma because, or plasma doesn't count as, plasma tick attack counts as a damage over time. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but he just literally dies. You can do that with a few other things with him too. Anything that will spawn next to him, like you can actually kill him with Giga Saw Blade or Giga Blade, whatever it is. Yeah, he's easy to kill. You just need to be able to cast a spell that will drop a spell on him that's a damage spell around him. Like I saw somebody take him out with Giga Saw Blade, which that is very dangerous for you though. Whereas Plasma Cross, if you shoot it far enough away, you don't have to worry because it doesn't fly. It just stays. But yeah, I mean that's been the traditional way of killing him for ages now. I mean, long time. I mean, like I said, I really would. I should probably. I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna check Steam. I want to check Steam and see when I started playing Noita because I really don't remember. I think it was 2016 I started playing it. I was playing it before release. Let's see. Noita. So I have 868 hours. It should tell me when I downloaded it, right? I suppose I could look at my earliest achievement. Oh no, this is all from this. This is not all the good stuff. So this is only showing back to 2020. How would I check for when I first started playing this? With square barrier spells to power. That's a good way of doing it. That's definitely a good way of doing it. But yeah, no, that the easiest way is Plasma Cross with Spark Bolt with trigger. It ignores his damage resistance. Yeah, I have no idea why. I mean, there's so many freaky things in Noita like that where like a boss has a resistance against something, but it really actually doesn't have it for all things. I'm trying to think of the other case of that. Or like the weird recursion thing with Tentacle. Tentacle with Timer has that weird recursion thing with Divide by spells. The only spell in the game that does that. He kills himself with Giga Saw Blade though. Maybe it's just because of the amount of damage Giga Saw Blade does. Because I know I saw Dunk kill him with that once, which I would never try. Because that's in my estimation, you're just asking to destroy yourself. All right, let's go to the next world and we'll check Wanmart there. I mean, this is just a pain. I'm not even sure if I could go to New Game Plus and just start from there. Can you do a Sun Quest in New Game Plus? Does it count? I'm not even sure. I'll have to look it up because maybe that is the way to go. Yeah, which is exactly what you want versus Bridge Boss. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Maybe that's why people used it. And he will kill himself with it. He will cast it however many times he does his cast. You know how he does like his whatever you can cast, I can cast better. I'm not sure what the multiplier is on how many times he does your spell, but he does it a lot. All right. Okay, all right. Perfect. One. Oh, geez, not these guys. I am so sick of this guy. Those fear guys are starting to really cheese me off. Okay. Oh, it's a wand. Arr, arr. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to be looking for a better teleport wand, right? Okay, that's clearly not better. That's clearly not better. Hey, come here. You're dead. That's clearly not better. That might be better. That is better. Oh no, it was the black hole wand we were going to fix, right? Yeah, it was the black hole wand we were going to fix. All right, let's do that then. I mean, the telly one's not great either, but it's fine for now. Why am I stuck here? There you go. Hey, so Fridge, if you did get a run going like this, what would you do? What would be the first thing that you would do with a run like this? I gotta say though, all these things in this game, my greatest nemesis is Sparkbolt. How is Sparkbolt your nemesis? I mean, Sparkbolt is my greatest friend in this game. Like, I can't exist without Sparkbolt. I'm trying to think of what my greatest nemesis would be. What's the thing in this that kills me all the time? What would be the thing that gets me most often? It's tough to say because usually it's like I get ganged. Like a bunch of... Ooh. It might be worth... It might be worth stealing one of these just to have it. What can we get rid of? What do we no longer need? We don't need an extra telly. That's for sure. Alright. Get rid of that. Go for spell unlocks. Kill the pyramid boss finally. You've never killed the pyramid boss, really? I'm not understanding the whole Spark Bolt thing. Like, Spark Bolt is your best friend in runs. Like, how does Spark Bolt kill you? Like, you're talking about, like, Spark Bolt, right? Oh, and by the way, if you ever really wanna kill the pyramid boss, all you need is ambrosia. If you lay down some ambrosia, he can't touch you, essentially. Nothing he does will hurt you. Now, his little friends will hurt you, but he can't hurt you. That stupid freaking... I really am starting to hate those ghosts with the fear ability. I can totally see one of them pushing me into a thing of polymorph. Yeah, I think my greatest nemesis is panic. When I panic, I die. I've gotten good at not panicking now, though. I've gotten better at it, at least. Does 3 damage in a world where basic enemies can have 20 health. Yeah, but Spark Bolt does the most damage. Like, if you look, I don't have a target dummy, but this one that I've got set up here, this does and I wouldn't even need this. I could change this out and just do it like this. This does about $10,000. No, Spitter Bolt does nothing. This is 100 times better than Spitter Bolt. I think I need a second Lumi on this to make it faster. It's not working. Oh, do I need a double? I need a double cast at the end? Maybe. Hold on one sec. Let me see. Yeah, it's double cast at the end. This will do about $10,000. At $10,000. 10,000 damage. No. It's Spark Bolt. Now, if you're talking about just like a singular Spark Bolt, that's not how Spark Bolt gets used. Spark Bolt with Chainsaw is what you really want. And you don't necessarily need a trigger for it. You can do Spark Bolt with just regular Chainsaw, and it can be pretty devastating. Spark Bolt, listen, Spark Bolt, the reason Spark Bolt is dangerous is because of, if you read up on Spark Bolt and its critical mechanic, the critical mechanic with Spark Bolt is the number of Spark Bolts that you fire is going to raise the chance of criticals that happen with it. I'm pretty sure it goes something like that, so. Only to courier spells that are better than... No, you put Spark Bolt as the payload. You've tried? You have to build specifically for it. In the wand, you have to make sure that you put a good number of Spark Bolts in there. Now, granted, like I said, as a singular spell, it's not that impressive. But the other thing too that you have to realize is when you put damage modifiers on Spark Bolt, it really becomes a much better spell. Spitter is such short range that you're really putting yourself in danger. You know, part of the reason that you want to use Spark Bolt is because of the range that it has. The range that it has, the rate of fire that it can get, and the crit multiplier. No amount of Spark Bolt stacking or crit plus modifiers is ever going to outperform crit. I didn't say crit plus modifiers. You don't put crit plus you don't have to even do that. It's just stack Spark Bolts. And crit on wet water. You have to find that, and you have to find the water spell to go with it too. So chaotic path is just completely out. It does not. 100% does not. I can guarantee you it does not. If you were to go into Dunker Slam's channel or Fury Forge channel and propose what you're proposing now, they would be able to explain it to you better. I'm not a wand builder, so I can't explain it. But Let's Suffer would also be able to explain it to you better. Now, can you make wands that outperform it? Of course you can. Of course you can. But it's going to be, what are you going to find? Chaotic Path. I don't know how many times I've found that because I don't often use it. Is compromised with the Church of Sparkbolt. Listen. At least you are willing to joke about it. I had a guy come in here that really believed Sparkbolt was a useless spell, was the worst spell in the game. Gotta watch out for Bike Tyson. Oh no, Bike Tyson. Thank you so much for the raid, Quasar. Appreciate you. Let me give you a quick shout out here. Firstly, I'm of the Church of Lightning Bolt. Oh, Lightning Bolt's a great spell. Lightning Bolt is a great spell, and it's highly undervalued by a lot of non-content creators. Let's see if we get the most annoying Quasar clip ever. Is the shout out not working? Ugh. Hold on. Refresh it. Or is it Streamlabs not working? Hold on. The only downside of Lightning Bolt is that it has almost zero synergies because it's already perfect. I like that. All right, let me make sure Cloudbot is on. How come my shoutouts not working? Just recreated on stream? I don't think I could. I don't think I could recreate your most annoying moment. I guess it's not working. Maybe Victor shut off his Oh,
neat.
Oh, there it is. No, it's not the noise.
Wonder who Dichi is.
You got Earthbound? How is Earthbound?
Butchers. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Earthbound is neat. It's all neat.
They're gonna bring it back now.
That was a good laugh. Quasar had a time, right? Wait.
Detective Butt Cheeks.
Wait, what?
Victory.
Didn't the clip end? Is the clip gonna happen again? Is it done? Is it done yet? Well, I'm glad you guys got Earthbound. Like I'm not sure about Earthbound. Like I've never played Earthbound, so I don't know much about it. I don't know. Like I've seen memes, but I'm not familiar with exactly what goes on with Earthbound. I'd recommend it. I'm gonna have to check it out. Now there's Earthbound and Earthbound 2, right? Oops. Oh, I need to put my stuff back together the right way here. Because this is the actual wand. And Mother 3. Oh, yeah. Earthbound is a weird game. Yeah, it's... I remember we talked about Mother. We actually talked about me playing that on stream. somebody was trying to convince me to play it on stream, and then I went and looked it up and went, I'm not sure, because that was back in the day where I thought that I had to actually play games that people watched. Whereas now I don't give a flying, I don't give factory fudge. Earthbound is best described as what if Undertale, but half of it was developed by a generic game dev? Sounds about right. What if Earthbound had the major themes of Persona 3? Oh dear. Yeah, like I remember looking it up because somebody had suggested I play it. On a critical on burning in the very first layer. Nice. And everything's burning in Noitis, so you don't have to worry about ever having an enemy that you're not going to crit on. I'm trying to think of what my favorite spell combination is. I mean, my favorite spell is Lumi Drill. Just because Lumi Drill does everything. It digs, it speeds up other spells. It looks great when you put sparklies on it. It will babysit your kids. Oh, there's a chest. Evil Eye. Nope, no Evil Eye. Damn it. I think you can have fun with Earthbound. I probably could. How big of a manual can we get away with shipping with a game? Really? Oh, here's another chest. Oh, is it a mimic? No, it's not. Okay, I thought it was a mimic for a second. Oh, there is more polymorph. Wow. This is just the land of polymorph today. They've only got a big box release with a 175 page manual. Did it need a 175 page manual, or was that part of the charm that it did ridiculous things like that? It's a multimedia experience, and that you will constantly need to check the manual to understand anything. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I think I watched a YouTube video on it recently, but I do remember like that stream where, and it probably was you, Quasar, that told me to play it. This is about 2 years ago, and I remember like actually looking it up on stream and giving a hard no immediately. It's like, no, I'll play that offline. Another chest. Give me an Evil Eye. That's not an Evil Eye. That's a wand. Oh, you were the one that suggested it. Oh, okay, okay, that's what it was then. Oh, that's right, yeah, because we had that long conversation about Mother. There were a lot of treasure chests in this particular area. Okay, we really have to watch out. There's a ton of polymorph around. That's ambrosia. We don't need it. It's not hard to understand the mechanics, but what do I actually do next to progress the story? Yeah, yeah. So I remember like the manual served as a lore dump too, right? It was kind of like the old Zelda games used to be, when you needed the manual to know like certain secrets or to be able to guess at certain secrets. Besides long distance cast, teleport, bolt. I'm not sure what I'd exactly say my favorite combo is. I'm trying to think of what it would be, because I know it's one that is not favored by people, because I remember talking about it. I mean, spells to power with the plasma square is always a great one. But that one's not nearly my favorite. Oh, I remember now. You have to have the right immunities for it. But I do really like, I can't even remember what the name of the spell is now. The one that shoots all the small little things around. That and lightning arc. If you have lightning immunity and explosion immunity and you get that thing going, you can have a lot of fun. It's part of the reason they won't localize it. Oh, okay. What's all that lettering for? I'm not sure what all those letters mean. There's more polymorph? Holy crud. Oh, that was the same polymorph. I just went the wrong way. That's all. Porters are downing your genome? Doxing your genome. Oh, okay. No, they're treasure chests. Evil eye, please. No evil eye. Yeah, lightning arc is one of my favorite spells to use in conjunction with spells that produce a lot of nonsense. You can do a lot of fun things with it. You're trying to assemble your own? Oh. Your own Chris? Or your own comma Chris? No, there's no comma there. You're actually trying to assemble one of me. Be tough to do. I don't have a genome. If you read any of the talks by Dr. Michael Levin, I don't need one. All I need is regulation of electrical currents with potassium ion channels, and I am good to go. I am redeeming channel points for snippets of your genome. Oh, is that, did I put that back in? Could have sworn we took that out the last time that somebody messed with my genome. Just remember, you can't spell genome without gnome. Or you can't spell gnome without genome. One of the two. Alright, so I think that's it. I think we've kind of run out of options here. And I'm gonna have to look up and see if it's possible to continue a sun run in New Game Plus. What do I lose if I go to New Game Plus? It's slow, you turn you into a banana. Change one chromosome. Isn't that a myth though, that whole banana thing? I remember that being like a big quote, was that, you know, human beings have more in common with the banana genetically than they do with, what was it, some other mammal, I forget what it was, and then they basically proved that that was just a lie. I mean, this is true, but I mean, when you say a lot, like I think it's only 60% with the banana, which is still the majority, but it's not nearly as close as like people were making it out to be. Mr. ATAGG. Oh, I see. You're quoting my genome at me. You're throwing that back in my face, huh? Did I really want to check the rest of this? I guess. If I don't and it ends up being the one chest that has it, then I'm also going to have to check Noita's, how Noita handles loot tables. Do they generate the loot when the chest is opened, or is it pre-generated? I think it's pre-generated based on locations. There it is. There it is. It's the one. It's a freaking mimic. It's a freaking mimic. Rather defuse a bomb with a hammer? Okay. That sounds fair. Alright, well. We gotta get out of here now. Gotta be careful though, because I'm pretty sure there's some bad stuff above us. And in Minecraft, you're not supposed to dig down, but in Noita, you should never shoot a black hole up above your head unless you're absolutely certain that there's nothing in the way. A very rational person? I would say so. I mean, I've seen you make bacon. See, and this is why. This is why we didn't shoot the black hole above our heads, because then this would have streamed down on us. This chaotic polymorphine would have fallen right on our heads. I'm telling you, kids. You gotta watch your holes. Always pay attention to your holes. All right. One thing we will check is we'll check the main path real quick, because there's a few spots with chests on the main path, so. Watch holes. Got it. That's right. I mean, you don't have to like sit there and watch them. You know, you got time. Hold up. I see if this one has the formation in it that I'm looking for. Trying to remember where it was. It was like right down here-ish. No. Thought it was down here, but I guess not. Oh, wait, is this it? Is this it? No, it looked like that, but it wasn't that one. It was the one that was more up this way. There it is. There's a treasure. There's a treasure. Hello, treasure. Nope, it's just gold. Yeah, I gotta go to bed soon too. I gotta get up and work in the morning. So what time is it now? Is it 12:38? In a few minutes. A few other treasure chests we can check. Actually, we could try for pacifist runs too, right? Do pacifist chests contain Paha Silma? Actually, I think I've done all these. I've done all these areas anyway, though. I'd have to get to the... I'd have to get to the parallel worlds I haven't touched yet. And believe me, I touch a lot of worlds. I touch a lot of worlds, baby. that's where my crystal key went. Oh, because doofus, you just teleported. You just teleported back to the main world. You freaking dumbass. All right, that pretty much says that's it for me. I will have to continue on with this at some point offline tomorrow, so I can try to see if I can find a Paha Silma, but this has been unsuccessful. So this has put me close to 200 chests open, close to 6 hours searching. No Paha Silma, Paha Silma. No evil eye out of the chests. So I'm getting a little desperate. So I'm going to start checking around. Like I said, I think my best bet is to look into the fact of, can you hit New Game Plus and do the Sun Run in New Game Plus? If it's possible, I might just do that. If it's not possible, then I've got to think of maybe doing some cheaty stuff. Because I need to finish the video. I need to finish the video series of this. I need to actually finish the Sun Quest. Which, it's like, I've done the Sun Quest before, so I've earned it before. It's not like a big deal. Oh shit, I had spell labs on? Why did I have spell labs on? I haven't needed spell labs. Hold up. I know I have seed changer on. That was obvious because I had to do the seed. That's weird. 6% statistic for human bananas because a huge portion of the genome is just for super basic stuff. Yeah, I mean, a huge portion of the genome is actually nonsense. It's actually not used for anything. We only use a very small portion of our genome to design how we're built. Believe it or not, they're now figuring out that our genome does not provide specific instructions on how to build a human being. You can take human trachea cells, and you can with the right voltage and the right manipulation of the ion channels, you can actually get the human trachea cells to make cells that can rebuild organs. You can take, I think they showed, what was it? You can take the frog skin cells and you can make the xenobots out of them. You can make, so they're finding that the instructions for making beings, for making different types of animals, does not come from the genome. It comes from these electromagnetic imprints that are happening. Michael Levin, Dr. Michael Levin, Levin. Watch some of his talks on this. It's really freaking crazy because he's basically just proven like the whole theory of genetics is probably not how cells design bodies in morphological space. Cells design bodies in morphological space by, like I said, by these electrical currents. They've actually manipulated it and gotten organisms to make things that they're not supposed to have. Extra heads, extra limbs. They've been able to, like I said, regrow body parts out of completely random cells. You don't even need some stem cells to do it. And you don't have to change any of the genetics. They're actually close to a possible cure for cancer. Because what they found is what cancer is when a specific set of cells lose communication with the cells around them. And so they no longer think of themselves as a collective of cells performing a function with the rest of the cells around them. They now believe that they are a single cell. And so their idea is get bigger and divide and multiply and make more copies of itself. So instead of, being a liver cell, it metastasizes and it looks for favorable environments, and it does everything that a single cell would do. And as it multiplies, it makes more copies of itself that don't communicate with each other, don't communicate with the cells around. What they did is they actually tricked them to talk to each other, and they actually took these malignant cells and they used some way to manipulate the ion channels and the cell walls, and they got them to revert back and start communicating again. And once they communicate again, they now contact the cells around them, and the cells around them inform them, hey, you need to be this specific part of a liver. You need to be this specific part of a lung. You need to be this specific part of Can't do it with brain cells because I don't think brain cells can regenerate, but any cells that can regenerate, you can actually change it. The guy is one of the most intelligent people I've ever heard speak, not just about biology, but he's got a huge encyclopedic knowledge of philosophy, mathematics, and economics, and a few other things. And his main thing that he goes on is he doesn't want his lab doing any experiments unless they can give a concrete outcome that they're trying to achieve that will actually be for the betterment of humans, animals, or the planet in general. He says he hates to see these experiments that people are doing that have no practical applications, because what we need to be doing is focus on making life better for us, because we have a limited window of survival. So he believes that everything should be focused on making us survive better, the world survive better, plants and animals survive better. And so it's like he just basically says everything that we do has to have some sort of, like, there has to be a reason we're doing it. And the reason has to be betterment. If it's not, he just says, put that aside. He says basically science can do that later. Science can do that after we figure out all the problems that we're going to run into right now, because we have a limited shelf life on this planet, basically. All right. Anyway, lots of fun. All right. I'm going to get going. I might be back on tomorrow night. I'm not sure if we might just wait for the weekend to come back, but I wanted to at least do one quick stream, get a quick VOD up on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. By the way, YouTube, like and subscribe. I'm getting rid of you now. You're getting out of here. And I'm going to say goodbye to Twitch in a second. But YouTube, thank you so much.